Alright, welcome back to the Junkman's Adventures here, and this is just going to be kind of a random stream. I'm going to be sorting through my screwdrivers. I have a drawer and a bin full of them here, and some of them are no good. Some of them are, of course, cheap, inexpensive ones that don't really work very good, but I've had them in there. I always pass over them. And then for Christmas, my folks actually got me some new screwdrivers, which you can see off to the side here. That should be a little better quality, or at least a more complete, because it seems like I'm always reaching for one where especially on the Phillips, you know, the regular number 2 or something, they're tearing up. Some of the handles are busted. Then I needed some new longer ones here. These are Irwin brand, not sponsored or anything, but I just have too many screwdrivers, a lot of them that I don't use, and it's more about paring down to just the ones that I'm really going to use. So, and I got a trash can off to the side here that I'm just going to toss them. But I don't want to toss something out of this pile here that I don't have a good replacement for in these here. Which this set here, now granted, you know, screwdrivers. If I was a mechanic, like full-time or something, I'd probably have Snap-on, Mac, whatever, the tool truck brands. So if I busted one, I could get one real quick. But these are gonna be just fine for me and for most people out there. A screwdriver, as long as it, you know, the bit's not worn out and it fits properly, it's gonna work just fine. It's more about the ergonomics, and then just not having, you know, 5 different kinds of the same size, because honestly, for the most part, you only need 1 to 2 of each size of type of screwdriver. I mean, it's good to have more than one of a common size in case you got a buddy that's helping you out, but for the most part, you're not going to use both of them at the same time. I mean, that as a hobbyist here, and that's who I'm talking about here. So you guys that are Snap-on, Matco, or whatever, the tool truck brands, you know, be kind. Let's put this in perspective here, I guess. All right, so enough talking. I got the chat up. I'm able to see your comments here real time. Hopefully the stream's going good. It's kind of random. Just decided to fire it up. And let's get a conversation going. Tell me what screwdrivers you like, what brands you like. Let's talk about it while I go through my my pile here. And I'll tell you. So also the little dollar sign next to the chat there, super chat. You can donate me $1 or something. Helps improve my equipment, so, and maybe internet, and keep my website online. So if you really like what I do here, then support me that way. You know, visit my merch store. I got t-shirts, got mugs, and all that. I should have brought some to show you, but again, I don't think about this stuff till I'm going. But anyway, let's get going here. So, first thing I'm going to do, actually, is I'll open this up here. I'm going to crack this open so I can see what I have in here. And this to me looks like a really nice set for, you know, like I said, hobbyist. What I'm going to use here. I always hate this kind of packaging. You know, I always risk... and I know I should be cutting away from myself, but I'm being very careful. I got a sharp blade. Okay, so safety Nazis, don't bother me. But this looks like a new nice set, really nice set, pretty complete. It's got well, actually, it's got this holder here. I didn't even realize that. I just honestly thought that was just a. Hopefully, you can see it good here. I guess I just thought that was just the packaging, but no, actually that's what I didn't even notice. There's these, you know, it gives you these screwy little anchors there, so you can put it on the wall. So, you know what? You know, normally I just put my screwdrivers in a bin, but I think I'm going to keep that and actually put it above my workbench, because if you watch my other streams or my other videos, I have all my, you know, common, which in my case is metric, open-end wrenches within, and T-handles and things within easy reach. So think I'll do that. I didn't realize that. Let's set it off to the side. Guys won't necessarily be able to see it over here, but I need to see it because I'm actually running backwards here from it. I'll show you also what else we got. I got Irwin brand. You know, decent. These are generally decent quality for what they are. I mean, yes, both of these are made in China, but you know, I like the grip on this, nice and grippy. And this one is a number 3, about a 6-inch. So that's always a good size. A little longer for the longer reach in the number 3. Same nice grippy handle. Of course, they got magnetic tips and stuff like that. Number 2 in a long reach, always kind of good for that, especially like I said for a DIYer. And then this, I've never actually had one of these. This is one of these ratcheting deals, and you know, previously I've never really used one, but it's an extender and kind of a ratcheting one. So I'll probably enjoy this. Never thought of it. Generally don't like things with the bits, but you know, I have a cordless impact driver, so so you know, I'm used to having bits, and I got a bunch of bits. Something I've shown in in another video, you know, how I stored everything. So you know, give me a comment if you got something like this, an extending one or a ratchet one. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know, because I've never used one, but now I have one, so I'll maybe try reaching for it. The only thing I can say is it's not going to work for everywhere you need to go with a screwdriver, just because of this collar where it extends for different ranges here. You know, that could get in the way, I could see. But for your general around the house stuff, this might not be a bad idea. Only thing is these bits you might lose, so this might be something where you make yourself a little fixture. I mean, yeah, these have, and I have some other ones that have the holders in there, but you might have to make some for that. So let me know what you guys think about that kind of tool, because I've never had one. And then different brand, but a large, you know, flat blade screwdriver, you know, 3/8 inch wide, 8-inch long. You know, these always get used as pry bars too, which you're not supposed to do, and something to hammer on. And I'll show you that. I got a lot of busted ones because I've used them as chisels when you're not supposed to do that. So we'll talk about that as we go here. I see got some people in the chat here. Oh, good, my buddy. Too late, I won. Which first name's Brian. I'll leave it at that. Hey, thanks for joining me. I didn't know if anybody'd pop in here, because anyway, you're saying it's always good to keep a few old ones around in case you need to make a custom tool like an awl or a scraper. Even a throwaway punch. Maybe you need to bend one for time. Yes, I'm not going to throw away everything here, but I got a lot of duplicates. I got a lot of ones that are terrible, you know, are actually broken, bent, chipped, whatever. Not good for anything, yet they're still in the drawer, and I always reach for them and then end up cussing myself because why did I keep this? Yet it never goes in the drawer. That would be this one here. This one here. I always reach for it. The blade, you probably can't see it. Blade's really dull and chipped up. And obviously it's got paint and everything. I don't like the handle. It's a plastic one. It's a little cracked here because I've been using it as a chisel. I think it's outused its life. Some of these screwdrivers are ones I've just found laying around and, you know, find a tool, pick it up kind of thing. That one's going in the trash. Plus, that will be replaced by one of these. Well, not that length, but there's yeah, something like, yeah, there we go, something like that. So that that one can go in the trash. I got my little pry bars. These are Chinese, whatever, but they've been good. I'm not going to get rid of those. Actually, those shouldn't even be in my screwdriver dog. This will be the next tool upgrade. Is a better set of these type of pry bars. Granted, they've worked fine, but as you can see, this one I've bent around and such. Probably keep them for when I need to make something, but I want to get a good set. These are old. I've had, now the heck of it is, this Chinese junk here, but these ones I've had for, gosh, 15 years or something. Bought these on one of those, this is Speedway series, which I believe Homier or Cummins tool. Those, you know, they travel around. You know, this is before Harbor Freight exploded with all their locations. They were just a mail order, and before big into the internet and people buying stuff, really before Amazon and things. So I mean, honestly, you know, while this is Chinese junk, and like I said, if you're doing this stuff serious, mechanicking, you don't want to buy this stuff because you don't need it breaking in the middle of a job. But for me, how-to or DIY, I break one, I can stop the job, go get something new, and keep rolling. But honestly, 15 years of some pretty hard use. It's hard to say that these were terrible. Are complete junk for the average use. Like I said, we're talking hobby, home DIYer kind of thing. Try not to bang the drivers about his playing havoc with the sound. Thanks. Oh, okay. I'll try. I have my mic set up, but yeah, it's probably picking up a lot. Actually, you know what? I'll turn the gain down a little bit. That might help. Oh shoot, I'm not even using the right microphone. Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, little pry bar like this. Like I said, had this over 15 years. Use these kind of little things. Fine. Yeah, I should have put my mat down to sound deaden. See, this is things I don't think about. But thank you for telling me that in the chat. I'll be mindful of it. I always try to make these better. Like I said, thumb a couple bucks. It'll help me with buying better microphones and better equipment here. Here's another one used a lot. Pry bar, but like I said, we're not sorting those. So I'm just getting those out. Okay, got another one here. Another little one there. But that's my next tool. Okay, let's do something like this. Let's see, what is this one? Popular Mechanics. Okay, this is probably bought in like a Kmart or something. I don't know why this one's in here. It's pretty rusty. It's worn out. It's junk. Plus my screwdriver here. These little baby ones we're gonna save for the last bit. Okay, these ones I know they're supposed to hold screws. They're terrible. Junk. Okay, got another one here. Here's got the holder on there. You know, they never work that good. I never use them hardly, and you know I could cut it off there. These handles, the rubber, like I said, these are almost 15 years old. Harbor Freights, but just the rubber's gotten hard, so they're not very grippy, not very nice. Like I said, I got a replacement there in this set, so don't need that one. Let's see, is there any more of those type of things in there? Yeah, let's see. But anyway, in the chat, tell me what your favorite brand is. Tell you, okay, this one here, honestly, it's been bent. Honestly, this one is a really good for getting out some types of main jets out of carburetors. That's why I've had this one. It's got a magnetic end, a clip. Bendix, it's, you know, got it at a trade show. Well, I don't really need that anymore because I got this nice one here that is the same size. Actually, it's more of a cabinet style, so it'll fit right down into little carburetor jet passages and things. There's that one for the bigger jets, this one for the smaller, like pilot jets. So I think, and this one I can remember from a kid, so I don't know, I grabbed it out of there. That's going in the trash. Yeah, Irwin's pretty good. I like them for precision, like, and I like Tecton. I think that's the name, Tecton. I'm not familiar with that, but that brand. But anyway, what do we got here? This is an old Central Forge. Okay, that came out of another one of the Chinese sets. I'll leave these little teeny ones off to the side because these ones I might keep, even though, let's see, that's about, because these small ones, but actually I got those in there. I don't really need to keep. There's a nice long one. I don't know that I have a long small one there. Same here. This is a, oh, there we go. Here's an actual Craftsman made in the USA. This one's fairly old. But the blade's a little rough. Might keep it just because it's a Craftsman. There's another China one, but I can probably get rid of that. I guarantee you, like these kind of stubbies, hate the hold of them. They're really terrible. I'm gonna get rid of that. because we got brand new ones here. Better grip, just better quality. Magnetic. Those aren't magnetic. Sometimes that kind of gets in the way. Here's another one. Like I said, these are barely this one's like these two that I just threw away haven't used. You know why? Because they don't feel very good in the hand. I always grab one of these because they just feel better. Let's throw that away. Oh yeah, this one here, old Stanley, old one here, clear handle, blades kind of rotten. I think I'll ditch that one. Another one, another little stubby. Let's see. Yeah, they're the same size, so I don't know. Seems silly to keep those. I might keep these little rubber handled ones better if I need just to have two of these kind, but these ones, don't like them, don't like the handles. Okay, here's another old Craftsman, and it's in good shape. It's the mate to that other one I have, so we're gonna keep that one. It's one back when Craftsman was something to have. Don't even know what brand this one is, but the point's a little messed up, and let's see. Yeah, got a replacement of that. So there it goes. Here we go. Another oddball, but really points really tore up on that. So that one's going in the garbage. Oh, another one of these, which has actually been used. It's going in the garbage. Oh, this, because this is one of the better styled, but I'm gonna, this Ferrari, it's a screwdriver that comes with some hinges and hinges, drawer slides, whatever. That's a brand of cabinet door hinges and slides and stuff. Sort them by color and give them to the kids down the street. Well, you know what? That's the thing is I've already, I got two of these Ferrari ones. I probably don't need to keep both of them. Those I might give away just because they are a decent screwdriver. Or, you know what? These will probably go into a vehicle or something. Replace some of the junk I have in those little emergency toolboxes. Yeah, yeah, you know what? Good comment there, Bill. The good ones, you know what? Maybe I'll dig some of those other ones, even though I don't like them. I maybe will. I will donate some of that stuff. The other ones were tore up, so they're definitely gonna go in the trash. You know, they're not good for me. They're not good for somebody else. Here we go, another made in the USA. I think that's a Stanley, looks like. But the point's really messed up, so it's in the trash. Here's kind of this puller deal. That's sometimes good to modify for things, so I will keep that. I'll kind of put that as a specialty kind of deal. What do we got going on here? I'll open up these other ones here. Yeah, this one kind of tore up. It's going in the trash. This one's in good shape. That's a little tiny one. Keep that. That might go into the house, the inside house toolbox. These, I don't really like those handles. Those will go, well, I'll dig those out. Like I said, that could go to somebody. There's a nice teeny one, but let's see, I have a replacement there. That'll go into a charity thing, charity bin. No, that's a good idea. Let's see, this one is bent, so that's no good to anybody. So is that one's bent. Like I said, I use these more. Sometimes I use a lot of these ones I don't like as pry bars, but then they snap. And here's kind of a little electronics tool one, but it's bent and tore up. Use that one a lot. This one, same deal. Don't like the handles. Same deal here. Don't like the handle. But all right. Oh, yep. Here's another Stanley. I don't know. That's almost melded there. The blade's real tore up. Yeah, we're gonna pitch that one. Yeah. Well, actually, what other brands out there, specifically screwdrivers, do you like? Like I said, these I got is, if you didn't see, this is what I got for a good assortment of various different ones. Plus, I got some Irwins here. There might be some more specialty, like these, for example, or not that. But for example, I got some small Torques, which are good. There's also some bits. There's the bit driver, which I also can use my other things. And actually, I'm really curious, whoever's watching out there, this kind of extender ratcheting one, do you guys like those or not? I've never used one before. Let's see. Okay, let's get our stubbies here. What do we got? We got 2 of each. So, which one's better? This one's a little torn up, so we'll keep that. I'll keep 2 extra stubbies. Let's see. That one's been used. That'll go. Those will go in the recycler. I'll get those out of the trash. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's look at these. This one has a bunch of gook on it. I kind of got a. That one's got like adhesive and stuff. That'll go. Like I said, I'm gonna keep a few for modifications and whatnot. Yeah, that one. Well, that one. The points all messed up. This one's okay, but it's a duplicate. That's one of those handles I don't like. This one here, it's got some gook in it. I don't know what brand these are. It's probably a Harbor Freight deal. Another 2 minutes and you'll talk yourself into keeping the lot. No. I do a thing every once in a while. I go through things and I upgrade tools, and the screwdrivers have been a long time coming, just because I guess I didn't really know what I wanted in a range of screw, because I hate buying those packs because half of them you don't use, except for this one that I got here. I can tell I'm going to use most of this, especially these small little Torx for some little things, and these tiny little ones for carburetor work actually will work good there. You know what? Actually, flat blade screwdrivers I don't use as much anymore. They usually end up as yeah. But let's see. That one's not going to keep. This one, yeah. Let's see. That one will kind of. That one's keep. Let's see. This one is. I got a replacement there, so. Yeah, and the ends, yeah, see, and like this one's been used as a chisel, so that one's no good. That one I think I'll keep. That'll go into a different toolbox. This one, the rubber handle's busted all up. This one, this one's torn up. This one's okay. This one is okay. That one, the handle and is torn up. That's a good large size. That's a good large size one that hasn't been used all that much. Same with this. It's a little narrower. We will keep that. This one, actually, I got a replacement. That's going in. Donate. Okay. Oops. Sorry. An Allen key with a. That'll go in. Probably don't need that, but keep the Allen key. This one here. That one's torn up. That'll go away. Paint in the openers. Oh, you're in Switzerland, Bill. Well, greetings from America, and thanks for watching. And it's good drinking viewing. Yeah, this is a random stream, and I know it's not too exciting. Oh, Pittsburgh. Okay, these are Harbor Freight deals. That's actually not a terrible one. That'll go in a. Oh, let's see. Okay, these long ones. Let's see. Even though I hate the handles, that's a nice long one. Same with that, it's a nice long one. Those will definitely keep for other things. This one is tore up, plus that one's the same as, well, it's shorter, but, oh yeah, I have one in there, so that goes away. Okay, well, let's open some stuff up. Let's make this an unboxing deal. Oh, paint can openers. Yeah, but you know what? I have those little actual tools that do that, and they work a hell of a lot better than a screwdriver. So I bought a bunch of those, and I have them wherever my paints are, and I have them hanging up. Those are disposable. They're like, over here in the States, they're like 30 cents at the paint department. So, you know what? I'm going to need to get some dikes or some side cutters here. It's another. My spanners, I already had a good set of quality spanners, so I don't need to upgrade those. They're about 20-year-old Craftsmans that I have, and they're a good quality. They're back when they were made in the USA and good quality here. So let's get that off here. Okay, you know, that's a good there. Okay, let's open these up. The other thing is, actually, speaking of dikes, is, again, these I've had for like 20 years. They're a Chinese, they're Speedway series. Like I said, they're a tool show deal. Kind of like Harbor Freight, basically Harbor Freight, but before Harbor Freight was what it is in this country. These actually are tore up. I need to get a new, upgrade these. And the brand I'm going to go with there, I already know, I always forget to get them on order, is because they're pretty expensive. But the Knipex brand, sorry for the noise. I know that probably was loud. Damn, maybe they just pull out. Okay. Yeah, these feel really good in the hand. I like those. But anyway, going back to the dikes and stuff, and I got different sizes. These are just the ones I grabbed. I always grab these because these have always worked good, but they're getting dull, and they don't have a lot of leverage, but they are small. Knipex is a brand. I've actually given them away as gifts to my other DIY friends, and they cut through like number 9 wire like butter. These, you really got a horse on them, and yet I haven't treated myself and bought them. But a pair like this of Knipex are like $30, so they're not cheap, but they last a long time. There we go. Screwdrivers like this are ones that I actually use quite a bit, because I am, not just for motorcycle stuff, but I am kind of, I do a little bit of woodworking and home repair and stuff, and screwdrivers like this are, are ones I use a lot, especially the Phillips, the number 2s and 3s. Probably the most common around these parts, the U.S. But over there in Switzerland, what kind of brands do you guys have? And do you have any tool stores? I'm a little curious, you know, kind of a little isolated here, kind of think, you know, the U.S. is best of best, but I know people in other areas of the world have different kind of things. I'm really curious. So since I got a viewer from Switzerland, what kind of, whoops. I guess I pressed the button accidentally to take the blade out. You know, what kind of tools, tool brands, tool stores, what's the equivalent of like a big box, you know, generic brand tool store for you guys over there in Europe? I'm just curious. I know in Canada they have what's called Canadian Tire. But you know, let's see how this guy works. Oh yeah, that's pretty slick. Oh, and it locks. Okay, so you can go in each position. Yeah, actually, maybe this isn't. You know, maybe this one isn't ratcheting. Actually, that might be good. But you know what? That extendable feature, that might. Yeah, I think I like that. Well, yeah, that might be one of my go-tos actually. We have a chain cut Homebach and OBI, which is a big orange box store like Home Depot. Okay, yeah, well, with the internet, you guys. Yep, Home Depot has, oh gosh, and too late I won Brian there. He's gonna correct me, but isn't their brand it's not Cobalt, that's Lowe's, that's the blue store. Shit, Husky. That's the brand, that's their inside brand. You know, their tools, you know, ain't that bad. Okay, I like these. These actually do seem pretty high quality. I'll have to make a little board, drill in and stick those in just so I don't lose them, even though I got other ones. But okay, cool beans. Well, all right, we sorted out my screwdrivers a little bit here. Oh yeah, sorry about the noise. I'm trying to do this as quiet as okay. So there's that. I guess I won't lay that down. Okay, so there's the new ones. Here's what I'm keeping, which may not all go into the garage, but some of these will go in there. Yeah, so pared it down. This will be a set for my other shed. I'll go through those because I got another shed full of Bosch, Stanley, and Bosch. Yeah, we have those brands here, and those are good. Stanley here, Stanley is owned by Black & Decker. It's Stanley Black & Decker. You know, they're not the brand they used to be over here in the States, but and Work Zone. Yeah, these are Performax. I think this is a tool brand that comes out of a home improvement store called Menards. It's kind of in the U.S. and Midwest located, but it's like a Home Depot or Lowe's here in the States. But yeah, here's what I'm keeping. So, you know, this is about the same one there. These are going to go into the craft shed. These will go here, and these will go in, will replace here in the garage. Of course, I got the big shop. These are probably going to go into two of my vehicles, just as it's common number 2, and those are in good shape. And these are the small ones, because sometimes you just need a cheap small one. Because the small ones, you know, I have several of them here, but I want to keep these good for more precision work, and these are for more everyday use. Okay, well, I didn't want to do too much here, but I think I'm going to cut this short, but I appreciate people watching. Like new big and yellow black set, that would be about $20, $25. Yeah, because I got these as a gift, I'm not really sure US dollars how much this was. I would have to guess about, maybe these are about $25, but I don't know that. It could be more, could be less. Each one of these are probably a few dollars a piece for the Irwin brand. But yeah, this gets rid of, and it's going to severely make my, actually it won't, these might go in a drawer, but I think, I didn't realize this, I showed the back, see these little hooks here. I think I'm going to actually hang this on the wall the way it's designed. Then they're more in easy access. I'm kind of talking about storage here, changing subjects here before we go. I'm actually getting away from drawers, because drawers, it seems like I lose things in drawers. They're there, but I forget, or I don't know what I do and don't have. So some of these my pry bars will go in a drawer, because I don't use them that much, so that's fine. But things I grab all the time, like screwdrivers here, I need out where I can see them, see what I got. I can grab which one I want. Don't have to dig through. And that was part of this. It's just getting rid of duplicates and the ones I never grab, because I either hated the handles or whatever. Like I said, I really hate these handles, but I like this size of one here. These handles were not bad, but the rubber is getting hard. Like I said, it's old. But yeah, I really like this set, and thank you, Mom and Dad, because these will definitely get used. I use screwdrivers all the time in everything I do, and you see it in my videos here. But I'm going to try to hang all these up. I might even make I know you can buy them for the pegboard, but I might make a special storage for these kinds, so they're within easy access to. These will go into another area, and these will go into a small bin drawer, because these I don't get out as much. Same with like the pry bars. So appreciate you being in here. Appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that stuff so you see my videos. Share them around. You know, YouTube's changing. This is all a hobby for me. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks.